At least you know where it's going.
All right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today we continue on in Wild Card Weekend with a great AFC matchup between the New England Patriots and the Houston Texans. The battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC Wild Card game. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
I really have no idea where it could even be.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Like, I can't even begin to think of where I put that bitch.
This is Howard on second down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They lost 4 there, and it's third down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in.
I ain't got no kind of speed.
Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Into double coverage, and it's
oh, shit. Thought I caught that.
And the return comes to a
Shit,
right at the 44-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many runs in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception throw.
And that last one, that hurts.
Ah, shit!
Taxing your ass, boy.
4.
Damn, you done went down way.
Able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk out of the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Dance your cap like that, boy.
He nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
I need to hop on, fam. These niggas cool.
Hold on, I gotta play my playoff game real quick.
These niggas are boy. You niggas couldn't even tag these niggas or nothing, so I gotta jump my 2 niggas.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
On third down, Rosen. He sets to fire. That's caught inside.
Wasn't deep enough.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A really good pickup of 28 yards. The Texans with the first opportunity now from the red zone. 1st and 10 at the 19. They'll run it now out of the gun. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Boy.
On second down, here's Rosen. Throw right side, complete to Williams. His first catch of this wild card game.
Doesn't have knock the fuck out.
Really been an ideal start
But
for them.
somebody got to be in them
Here
flags,
they are
man.
moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is, finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Now from the 7, here's second and goal. Rosen will throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Joe Schobert in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because if he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it makes things a little more interesting now on 4th and goal. And Lutz puts this one through. And it's now 3-0 Texans. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. Following the interception, just any interception. Cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too
Oh my God, come on, let me get the pass off, bro.
We'll see how they attack them here. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
I need just a little more timeline.
There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more minutes to play with.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10.
Oh my God, bro.
That one didn't quite make it to the target, but it's not always a function of the strength of the arm of the quarterback, is it? Sometimes there's just too much pressure there. In any case, the ball doesn't arrive.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, it's Carr. It's a loss of 11 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away.
I lied like a bitch.
Oh, it's a wobbler here.
Oh my God, I lied like a bitch.
Now his best effort there as this one's going to be spotted down just outside of the 40-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And last time they got 3.
Well, I'm about to get my ass beat, Jolly. This ain't looking good.
Oh man.
Yes, bro.
Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch
Don't do it, fam.
points. But also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take
Dip into your bag, pull out something serious.
It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
So I'm gonna have to.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, Rosen. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down.
Right between them niggas.
Quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately.
Wow, I should have killed that nigga.
He ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try to get more pressure on the pass.
Drive through the damn window, bro. The hell wrong with this nigga? Get out.
incomplete.
The effort's always going to be there. Everyone's always going to try and make a catch, but underthrown balls, I think, are the toughest ones to come back and get because usually your momentum's going in the opposite direction when you're trying to stop, break, and come back and get it.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run it now. He'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Not a whole lot of room to maneuver there, and I think that's because everyone took care of their responsibilities, filled their gaps, held their place. No place for him to run.
Look at him, he fumbled to the nose tackle. He swallowed.
That nigga had a whole motherfucking rifle. God damn.
And now it's Rosen looking. Eluding the pressure right. He's taken down. Trying to move a little too much. Getting outside the pocket. And it results in a sack. Telvin Smith. For a loss of 3. And it'll be 4th.
That nigga had a whole rifle. God damn. He could have blasted it.
Lutz's kick is good. And that'll make it 6-0.
Fuck, man. Damn, now this shitty kick.
On their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goal is probably not what they were hoping for.
Man, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
I've never met anybody like you, and I knew if I wasn't with you, I'd be searching in vain for the rest of the
On first down, Carr. He lets it fly for Lockett. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Let's go, man.
He'll have it past midfield.
I gotta make something work.
Before being taken down. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
You got to, fam.
Got
I ain't
to,
taking no L.
On first down, they
Sure ain't got no choice.
Jordan Howard has the slowest spin move in the game.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half.
Let me get some blocking, team.
Running with Howard, and he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Damn, she beat me this one.
It's incomplete.
And what can we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up first downs. So far, 0 for 3 on 3rd down. If that continues, they have little chance of winning this one.
On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away. And the Texans set to come onto the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. What?
I don't know if that would help him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
Damn.
I should have been there.
He's a thin ass titties. Oh.
Bro, what the fuck?
So that last play gives him a little more
Yellow.
space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna come out. I'm feeling hungry.
And he'll get it up here this time to the 21.
You did? What you bought me?
Yards on the catch there brings up 2nd down.
Stop playing with me.
5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Bye, girl. You said D's. I ain't finna play with you. Mm-hmm. Tell me.
Picked off by the Pro Bowl
Yeah,
Marcus
I think I had to find it here.
That's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of
You've been
games,
sick
and
for
I
like
can't tell
2-3
you how
weeks.
many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand.
I'll look for you.
With the interception.
So here's a first
All
and
right,
10
tell me what you
at
said.
38.
I'm finna come outside.
Now after the INT, it's called.
Hey,
Crowder's got it over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
hey man, I think it's food, yo. I'll be back.
Alright.
Second down.
Alright.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now Carr. To the left side here for Eifert. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
Well, from an offense's perspective, that sure was pretty because the corner route is extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is because more and more, tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can make a play in any spot on the field.
The tackle that time by Zach Cunningham.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Carr to throw on
Ooh, don't
second
lag
down.
on me now.
Buying time to
Oh
his
my
And this has
God.
been
Fuck, I
complete.
had you lock
His
it.
big tight end, Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver. Third down here.
They tried to make something happen, but that one came up incomplete and really wasn't a good-looking throw.
Yeah, maybe even go as far as to call that a little ill-advised.
Yeah, I would
That's
say
good
so.
blitz.
I think that's the right phrase for it. Definitely ill-advised. Just wonder about his mechanics right now, you know, and that's the tough part. You do so much stuff in practice to make it repetitive, but it has to repeat under pressure, whether it's pressure from the defense or just the pressure of playing the game.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So if you like field goals, you've come to the right spot. We've had 3 so far.
Well, this is a football game, right?
It is.
How you like that one, huh? You like where I went with that? How about that
I
one?
like it.
Okay, but hey, let's face it. In this game right now, both defenses have responded well. They're trying to hold the line on this. You just wonder if anyone can break through pressure on their opposition.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
He's quite an eyeful, isn't he? Big, strong, physical guy. When he came out of school and when I looked at my draft board, I went back through my notes to see how I had him rated. The number 2 back on my board coming out of college. Why? As I mentioned, big, strong, powerful guy, faster than you would think, and has the ability to catch the football out of the backfield, something that we didn't know he truly possessed. We saw that in the offseason workouts. Now he's putting his running ability to good use in the NFL. I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Set! Green 39! Green 39!
From the shotgun, it's Rosen.
Shut up, bitch.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
From the gun on third down, it's Rosen. Able to get away. And that one drops
What you mean?
incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
Yeah, and that play was pretty well doomed right from the start. The pressure was really affecting him. Collapsed everything
What'd he
in
do?
the pocket. He had to move around.
Have you Travis throwing licenses?
Incomplete.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And
Oh,
here, this is
shit.
going inside the 15 to the 12.
Is he on the game?
And now out come the Patriots. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Why are you saying fuck Dylan? But how you know it's his fault?
Shotgun now for Carr. He lets it fly for Lockett. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, third down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Now they face a third down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Working from the gun.
Dylan ain't primary in your position anymore?
He finds his target. It's Crowder. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Carr now on 1st down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Again, they'll throw with Carr. They'll set up the screen to Howard. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 47. Carr now to throw. Flushed out right. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for second down. On second down, here's Carr.
Oh, I'm a fucking idiot.
As that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field. Have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Did you sign him out, Jason?
Because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call.
Did you log him out?
From the gun, Carr. He leaves this one for Howard.
Fucking Howard. I want somebody else.
Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And now out comes Houston. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. A minute 59 to go in the first half. Back with more AFC playoff action After this timeout. So 2nd in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. From the gun, it's Rosen. And he goes down.
So Jason, on a scale of 1 to 10, how mad was you yesterday?
Dalvin Smith coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for
That
a
timeout
loss
being
of
called.
12. The Texans on 3rd
Well, you
down.
heated it, well, you
Only
heated,
converted
fam.
once in 4 tries. This is 3rd down and 12.
You sure did get played.
Oh.
Now it's Rosen. The catch made by Miller.
That nigga was just sitting there. Just sitting there, bro.
It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time.
And that's caught inside
You're
the
gonna held on
30.
to that.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
On 1st down, it's Rosen. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a 1st down.
Sometimes you get just a little over-eager defensively when you've got people backed up because the mentality is to attack, take the ball away, or at worst, just keep them backed up there for your own offense. They actually used their aggressiveness against him on that one and hit him big.
Absolutely. Had him pinned on the 2. Not anymore. Throwing on 1st
What's up,
down,
man?
but this one winds up to be incomplete.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the 1st half. They've come after him. They've sat back.
I'm just not playing the game right now at the moment.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Carl try it again on 2nd down. And he's taken down.
Oh my God.
Zone 7.
Somebody get open, bro.
I'm like, you about to lose that game.
It's 6-3. It's a defensive battle right now.
After the sack, they'll come up now.
It should be 3-3, but I fucked up on a punt.
Just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. And he's given his
I tried to
guys a
fit
shot
that
for
bitch
3
in there.
points as they will take over in range for a field
I should have
goal.
just ran the ball with the halftime 6-3.
After the interception, here's Rosen. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
Now let's go. Blue 90.
Rosen will throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Now let's go. Blue 90.
Final play of the half here. It's Rosen. Escaping. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we're at halftime of this AFC 1. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. Thank you, sir. Field goal separates these two teams as we come back for... Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin.
What are you doing?
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Jason, you ain't posted no funny shit on Facebook today. What the fuck?
On 2nd down, here's Rosen.
Today.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. Rosen on 1st and 10. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Here's Rosen. It's his target. It's Tanner Gabriel. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
On 3rd down, Rosen. Open man is Miller.
Oh my God.
And
Up shoulder.
inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Good gains there, back-to-back for Houston in the passing game, and another 1st down.
Step up.
This quarterback now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10. On play action, Rosen.
Got mine.
He's going to sling this.
Got mine.
Touchdown, Houston. As his guys are in for 6, and the Texans will extend their lead. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
first and 10. Here's Carr. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete.
The hell? How that nigga
He'll
just
go
killed me?
down right around the 47 this time. It'll be a gain of 4.
Oh, this
and
nigga
that'll
done
make
charged
it
this shit
second
up.
down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing
I gotta get
offense
nasty with this
nowadays.
Overwatch
4
shit on.
yards on that last completion.
You
So
get
that's
nasty again?
Second and 6. From the gun, it's Carr.
Who the hell's killing me?
Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, I didn't see him.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 14. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've
Fuck,
got to
I
know
did
when
not
to say
see
when
that.
and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up first and 10.
All right, here we go.
And on the ground they go with the running back. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Telvin Smith that time there to make the play.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. Miller on the catch over the middle. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 and enemy territory. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
Okay. Let's see how that's happening now.
This quarterback now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on first down.
All right, here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Rosen. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. Second and 19.
Blue 90. Blue 90.
Here's Rosen to throw. Flushed out right. To the right side, complete to Miller. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Wow.
He's up now to 80 yards receiving in the ball game, and he's got a first down. So into Pat's territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 34.
Now let's go. 319. 319.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be out of bounds.
Need
He gets it
heels.
down to the 30 there. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of
Now
production,
what the
they still have
fuck?
the
Where did
lead.
he
Man,
come
they've got to
from?
feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
And they'll go ground game here in the tailback.
How did I know she was gonna do that
This has
shit?
been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. The Texans on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 9.
Now let's go.
Damn.
319. 319.
Now Rosen
That
looking to
bitch
throw.
Bob just fucked us all up.
And he'll be wrapped up around the waist and pushed down. Joey Bosa In there for sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the second time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. Carr to throw on 2nd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer.
Yeah, like I'm trying to, bitch. I was throwing the fucking ball.
Will be handed out thus far.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. Here's Sam Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And now out comes Houston. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it's a 2nd down.
Now that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. To throw is Rosen. Looking deep for Gabriel. And it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Taylor Gabriel, 51 yards. Lutz good on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Lutz now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. Ooh, the juke. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. So the Patriots coming out now. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up
They should really
going
bump Zenyatta.
You know how in baseball, when the pitcher
He
gets
should
a
be
base hit,
stronger
he's
than
on
what he
base,
is.
they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm. A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A good pickup there, a 22. Carr now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Back now here on EA Sports. On 1st down, Carr. Flush to his, and a big loss here as he's taken down. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons. Especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Shotgun now for Carr. Over the middle, it's complete. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. A big play there on 3rd down for the Pats. 51 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Into the red zone, it's Carr. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Had enough of this shit.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Carr again. Escaping the pressure right. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Now Carr. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by the linebacker, Jared Davis. And he's going to get this one.
How you thought that was going to do? Crazy ass dude.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent. And now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Is he having a bad dream?
They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd.
What is it? What is it? Hey, Jeremiah. Jeremiah, you dreaming? Hey. Pick a play.
Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
They go play action here on 1st down. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Well, you don't usually get a sack.
Hey, Reed, you want, fam?
Nah, nigga, I'm losing 20-3, bro. I've had the ball in the red zone twice. I've done like 4 picks. Bro, I need a better line, bro. I don't have much time. This nigga blitzing the shit out of me.
4 pigs.
Yeah. On the bright side, I got 11 sacks.
Fucking team.
Much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, but it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. The Texans on third down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This will be third and a mile.
Green 39! Green 39!
From the gun, it's Rosen. He's got him in. Complete. A big gain of 31 on third down.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and
What
you'll
the
see it
fuck?
all over
Really,
the place.
bro?
But what you won't see,
My nigga's that slow?
the extra time that allowed for the big completion downfield.
That's
Those
what I
guys
should have
made that
ran.
play
Shit.
possible.
Detroit!
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And some room to roam now. 20. Touchdown, Houston. Ty Montgomery.
Now I'm getting my ass beat.
46 yards. And the Texans will extend their lead. But look, this is a team, Charles, they faced adversity all year long. They had to fight and claw to win that division. But they're putting it all together here in the wild card game.
Feels like a statement, doesn't it? An absolute statement game. A message to the top seeds. Overlook us at your own peril. We're pretty darn good.
Lutz now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
To the left side here for Eifert. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Throwing on first down is Carr. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it a second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
He leaves this one for Howard. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice gain.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line.
And now here's another interception. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
And this is the 10th carry for Ty Montgomery. And down to the 36-yard line here. 7 yards on the pickup there.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
I know, bro. I can't fucking score, bro.
Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Handoff comes to Montgomery. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds and keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
Yeah, not in any rush offensively. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Come on, Peters. You gotta catch that shit. Nice.
Montgomery on the counter. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Casey Hayward makes the tackle.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Now Montgomery, and able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and all of a sudden here, it's third down.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Now let's go.
On third down, they go Montgomery. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. And Lutz puts this one through. And that will extend their lead even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
He scored 24 points in the second half, and I couldn't do the damn thing. But get to the red zone 2 or 3 times and throw a fucking pick.
Like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once
Butt
who were down
cheeks.
huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Just get out of here and do something some other time."
I'm gonna use it.
Some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to play.
Hey man, you just waiting to win that one, buddy. That tried me this time.
So that will leave them with 16 on the clock.
Damn.
Line of scrimmage again, the 25. Second
Boy.
and 10.
Well, you can't tell me Parmesan garlic gonna be hidden.
Carl try it again on second and 10.
Hey.
Desperation throw deep downfield.
I know it's left. I don't understand.
9 seconds now.
The wing stop. But I never became addicted, man. How it hit so hard. Buffalo's, they shit cool because they got wet, so.
And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion. Interception. Wow.
That was good. Nah, Buffalo's Parmesan garlic might be a little bit better because they're wet. That's Parmesan garlic. Yes, it is. I'm not yet. Y'all ain't doing y'all's right then.
I actually had that nigga too.
When I first got that Parmesan garlic at Buffalo's, that nigga.
Close out the season.
Hell, what?
Bro, I ate so much Parmesan garlic, I gotta stop eating that shit.
So you got to?
I had to, yeah, that shit. I couldn't eat it no more, bro. I enjoy that shit.
That should be fire, hell. Yeah, man, the one TK, that hoe be dripping in sauce, man.
I'm looking for a bitch named Ronnie.
Damn.
She never came in like calling people by name, bitches. That's new. Nah.
How the fuck did he just kill me?
Do you want to play Overwatch with me, Ronnie?
Where the fuck did Jason go?